Hey everyone, welcome back to more Shadow Wars 2. And we're going to be taking on the ROM Dome, or level 3 in this case. Now this level actually has a very interesting design. These tiles are all broken for a reason. But I don't think I've seen this in any other quest. It's a very interesting design of this level. Let me pick up the map in this room. I don't know what that's supposed to be the shape of, but anyway. But you can almost think of this place as all these broken blocks and cracked tiles, as like the whole place is like in ruins or something. Because there's literally nothing in this place. I mean, seriously, there's nothing in here. Very deserted. So we're just almost taking a free tour of the place just to get a just kind of a sense of the room designs. Okay, now you'll see a little asymmetry in this room, this block on the left. Although this is not one that your boomerang works on. So we'll be coming back to that in a little bit. And by this point, you're probably like scratching your head. It's like, you know, there are absolutely no enemies in this place. And, you know, the compass points up to the top, but there was nothing in that room. So this is kind of a odd scenario we got here. Like the whole place looks like it's in ruins. Now, again, I don't think I've ever seen this in any other quest I've played. So if you go in this room, and I think you have to... Oh, maybe that's what the hint about the 2 lines of blocks and the last part. It was like someone gave a hint about like 2 lines of blocks and a fairy plane or something. Some weird clue. Maybe it's referring to this actually, because if you actually step in between, you know, you walk through these 2 columns of blocks or 2 rows of blocks. You know, it doesn't look like it does anything, but if you go to the right, look at that. This place suddenly comes to life. There's suddenly, it looks a lot better shape now. And seriously, I have never seen this in any quest I've played. I mean, that's a really interesting design. And using the same rooms, but you somehow have a trigger that completely changes the whole layout of this place. Again, that's very unique. I've never seen that in any other quest I've played, I don't think. See, the place looks like it's in a lot better shape now. Alright, so you want to go down first. Now, if you kind of got a good sense of what these rooms look like, so you'll know how to maneuver through these places. Now, that's why it pays to have gotten some upgrades. So if you bought the blue ring, make sure you have a white sword by this point. So you have blue ring, you got bomb upgrades, and the slash attack. Makes things a little bit easier for you. Look at this. We have a Lanmola. Luckily it's a red one. And the slash attack's really good for handling these Lanmolas because it gives you a lot more range to attack from. Now, you found the compass on the other side, like the ruined side. Look at this, you put another item in the exact same room. So I don't know how the creator actually did this. I mean, this is very clever. Because you can basically just recycle the same rooms. Change the design a little bit, and accomplish it's like two different dungeons. Now the good thing is most of these rooms have bubbles, so that's gonna stop any respawn. Alright, this room over here is now you don't see that weird block anymore. See, so it's only you can only see that on one side, so that's the relevance of that. This is where it doesn't pay to have no arrow. Yeah, we're gonna have fun dealing with all this, huh? Yeah, really a lot easier if you had arrows with you. Use their mercy invincibility to just kind of move through them. I'm making pretty good progress. And you don't have to go through this room because yeah, you just get money. Might as well pick up the money though, because I'm probably never gonna come back into this place. But you didn't notice that weird kind of block was there, like on the other side? So we actually have to go back to that side to deal with that block. Alright, so if you go... we're not gonna go up yet. So back at the beginning, you will notice this weird, blue statue that's standing out. It's not on the other side, it's only on the kind of repaired side of this level. And in here you find the flute. Alright, and you're actually gonna need it right now, so... Alright, so going to the right, now this room could be a little bit dangerous because of all the Stalfos shooting swords at you, and I have no shield, no magic shield. Luckily Blue Ring will help to buffer some of the damage. But if you clear this room, guess what? You get a magic shield. That's why I kind of recommended not buying it from the shop, because you just saved 65 rupees right there. Alright, so heading to the right, let's see what we got in this room. We got a ghost in this room. And again, most of these rooms have bubbles in them, which is actually very convenient because that is gonna prevent respawn. Alright, pick up another key. And again, this room had a map before. So again, a very clever way to design this level. Okay, this room just has, a whole variety of bubbles, okay. Every type you can find. Yeah, so make sure you didn't lose any of your B button items. And another free heart container. Always nice to pick up freebies. And this room, this is why you need the flute, right off the bat. A bunch of dig doggers. Oh, this is gonna be fun, huh? Luckily, they only split into one, so not a big deal. So after you take all of them out, and hey, look at this power bracelet. Nice little goodie to pick up there. And really nothing else to do in this place. You can exit. Now actually, I'm gonna go back in this place. So yeah, you got the ruined side. We can actually deal with that strange block now. I'm gonna do this now because I actually will do a couple things. It'll show you how this quest works. And it actually is for my own convenience anyway. Okay, so this strange block. Pretty much a pattern you'll find is pretty much you'll use the item you find in this place to work with whatever hidden thing. Like for example, if you need the power bracelet to push that, and look at this little triforce, or well, in this case a triangle, but it's actually a triforce icon. And each level is going to have this, and again, you use the item specific to that level to find this, which I'll show that, much later on. Alright, so if you step in this thing... Yeah, so if you've played the original Shadow Wars, the names of the dungeons will be very familiar to you. Music's changed to, like, Dark Palace music from Link to the Past. Now the good thing is, these are kind of just miniature versions of the actual level. I mean, how much of a problem would it be if it was actually larger? That'd be a lot to design. You're creating like 2 sets of dungeons. Got a couple blue land molas. Yeah, this could be a little bit dangerous. Again, as long as you bring at least a blue ring, you're probably fine. And these are green dark nuts. Okay. I think they're supposed to be the equivalent of blues. Just kind of colored differently. So if you played the original Shadow Wars, you actually should be able to recognize a lot of patterns of what to do. As I mentioned, you'll see the map when I get it. Yeah, see, it's a little miniature version of the one in the Shadow Wars. If this is a sequel, then maybe over time this place kind of decayed. So it used to be a 5x5 dungeon, I believe, so now it's only a 3x3. Just to kind of preserve the main theme of this place. And just pick up a free boss key. No strings attached to that. And we're just gonna kind of squeeze our way to the end, and we just have a single Dodongo. No statue support, no anything. I mean, it's the same thing in Shadow Wars. Same boss. Now, you don't get a heart container for beating these bosses, because, you already got one in the main dungeon. So these are gonna give you extra heart pieces. And here is where you find your triforce pieces. So there's actually, you kind of see how this works now. There's kind of 2 dungeons. The first one's just the main piece where you find the item of the dungeon, and then you use that to find the triforce, where, the dungeon where the triforce is located. Now, it's okay to collect some of these Triforce pieces as long as you don't get all 8 of them, because then that kind of changes things a little bit. Now, the reason I collected this triforce piece because, you know, the whistle can warp you, and this is a very nice warp point. You know, a very nice, pretty central warp point to a lot of other stuff, so... that's gonna be kind of handy for later. At least we have a magic shield now. That's, you know, kind of refreshing to know that. Okay, we can actually go around this now. Kind of scout around this area. And that's just a hint about using the flute. There are going to be certain spots that you can use the flute on, and usually it just gives you more money. So I don't know if I found all of them, but a lot of them kind of just stick out at you. Okay, so I think I might need a potion right now, because I can go back and get one. Yeah, you know, I might just go do that. Might as well. It doesn't take too long to go back. So you're gonna go back to, yeah, this screen. So you got this person here, doesn't say anything, and then you can buy potions. Now, this is kind of really odd. You know, you got a blue potion for 45 and then a red potion for 125. So, honestly, I would just buy 2 blue potions because that's a lot cheaper. And... yeah, I'm not sure why. Usually the red potion's supposed to be, you know, say it would have only cost maybe 75 or something. Would have made more sense, because this doesn't make any sense. You know, why pay... you know, the red potion's only 2 uses, so... so I'm just gonna buy 2 blue potions equal a red. Now, I know I don't have enough money to buy the meat that cost 95, but, you know, there's a reason why I don't need to buy that meat. At least not from that spot. Alright, so now we can... oh, we can't go down this way, actually, you have to go the other way. I'm picking a lot of 5s anyway. Yeah, so you actually want to go down this end. This is the part you can go use your power bracelet for to move down. And there's a weird statue. Yeah, there's something there, but I don't have any arrows. So we'll just skip that for now. I can't have ropes in the overworld. It's kind of odd. Okay, so the whole thing with that quote rupee snapper thing, you will notice this odd tile right here. If you play the flute on this tile, I think you get money. You get some amount of money for that, so I'm probably just gonna leave that there for later. Actually, we'll show you it. So if you use the flute on this spot, yeah, see, you know, opens that up, and you again, it's money. Okay, our first step into the lava lands. Now you have got to be very, very careful in this place because the lava on the walls there is like, it does a heck load of damage to you. And I don't think it matters what ring you have. So I think it does 4 hearts of damage. So... which is very strange because if you actually step in that lava to the left, it actually, I think it only does 1 heart of damage. It's really odd. You'd think it does the same amount of damage, but no. Okay, now this rock, you actually have to push from the left. I don't know why it's that specific, but... oh well, whatever. Piece of heart right there. Again, you gotta be very careful about touching the walls. That's what's gonna kill you a lot faster than, Ooh, there's something here. Oh, bomb upgrade, okay. Luckily I still have money for this. Almost forgot you had to get that. Although there was that flute spot, I think that gave you 60 rupees, so I would have been able to get the bomb upgrade that way. Okay, you see the cracked block, so you can actually, yeah, just really make sure you enter it square on. And there's some free money. I guess I'll pick some up, get some money back. Okay, this screen, you need your boomerang, which you should have by now. So you can do some amount of exploration, but honestly I wouldn't go down to this area right off the bat. Okay, more ropes. More money, I might as well pick up more cash. No, I think you get bombs on this screen. It's kind of odd. So if you actually take out all the enemies, you'll get bombs for that. So we'll just leave one enemy there. Okay. Yeah, this is where you need a power bracelet. That's why you can't come here early. Because you won't be able to do anything with this. Now I think that the lava on the walls, I think it only hurts you if you hit it from below, but I'm not gonna try my luck on that, so... And yes, there's a heart piece there, you can't get that for a while. Alright, so this is where we're gonna find the next level. Level 4. So this gets a little more difficult at this point. Shades of black. Alright, so next part we will start going through this place, but you're gonna need meat for this, so I'm probably gonna take a little detour in the next part to get that meat. Alright, see you guys later.